Hi, everybody. It's Olivia with Freedom at the Mat. I am so grateful that you've tuned in with us today. Today, we're going to talk about situationships, but not quite in the way that you think we're going to talk about them. I'm reading once again from Marianne Williamson's A Year of Miracles, and she talks about the fact that every situation presents an opportunity for you to get a lesson. So on day 154, I'm going to read and we're going to talk about it. Every situation is a lesson that God would have me learn. Every situation is a lesson to be learned. A lesson in being a kinder person, in becoming more excellent, in lifting my circumstances higher. May I see everything that occurs today as an opportunity to step up my game and to grow. I'm going to pause here before I complete her reading. You know, a lot of times when things happen, situations happen in our life, we jump to blame other people. We jump to look at our circumstances as being less than fortunate and say, well, if they had just done, if I had just had, right? But could you, if you think about, and if you do an analysis of a previous situation, whether it's romantic or just a life circumstance, something that happened to you, have you taken the time to look at it from your lens? What could I be doing differently? Before you jump so quickly to what mama could have done, what my daddy could have done, now, of course, now I want to pause and say, now, if you're a child, right, there are certain things happen to us when we were children that were atrocious, and we know what those things are, many of us. So beyond childhood, right, when we look at ourselves as adults, we're speaking about that right now, and we say, oh, this happened, that happened, if she had done this or they had done that, is it possible that you could look at the inside first? Look here and say, if I could have done that differently, or next time when I do this, I will do this differently, right? Understanding that time is a man-made construct. Understanding that wherever you're supposed to be, you're going to be. Understanding that whatever you're supposed to have, you're going to have. If you believe all of that to be true, and I hope that you do, you will understand that there will be another time for you to right that wrong. You will understand that there will be another time for you to get it right, okay? In this way, she says, I will know the joy of spiritual growth. May every encounter be a holy one. Every circumstance be a platform for a miracle for myself and others. And everything I do today be a glorification of God. What I know is I don't always get it right. I can absolutely think of a scenario where I didn't get it right. And I was greatly, greatly hurt by the reaction of me not getting it right by some very dear friends. It was my 50th birthday, and I was in a very, very dark place, having come out of a relationship at that time, having just built a home that was just like an uphill mountain, and I had a birthday party, and I just wasn't really feeling it. And the response from my friends in that experience of me not really feeling it and having different feelings was heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking. And it's taken me some time to still come back from that. But when I looked at the situation, I tried to look at it from their point of view and my point of view around what I could have done better and differently. But all in all, it was a situation that when I look at it and say it was my 50th birthday, and sometimes things happen for you and to you that you have to just say, okay, it happened in this way for me to really take a look at my life, at my circle, at how I respond to things, at my behavior, so that I can be better. So I invite you, especially if you've had any situations as an adult that were hurtful, where perhaps you were lied upon, perhaps you were betrayed, perhaps just anything that was hurtful happened to you. I invite you to look at the situation and ask yourself, what can I learn from this so that in the future I can be better and I can do better? Because that's all we're doing in this continuum of life, is growing greater and greater into ourselves, people that we were actually intended to be. May God continue to be with you and honor every step of your way. Namaste. Ashe. Yourself.